Hey guys, I hope you're okay. I hope that you're having some fun. I hope you didn't attempt to cook because specifically what I told you to not do. Don't cook. So I hope that you were being safe. Today we are going to continue with the last story of the quarter for your textbook. So today we are going to do pages 16 and 17. 16, 17. The name of the story is Garden Gourmet. And this finishes the topic of gardens and vegetables from the book, okay? Okay. So let's go to your notebook as always, and we are going to copy the topic and the date and etc. 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 Okay, give me a second. There's a song. Oh yeah, you're falling. There you go. Okay, so today. Oh, sorry. Reading 6th grade. If I'm not wrong, this is for Friday. Yep, Friday. Okay. So reading 6th grade. Today is Friday, October the 9th, 2020. And the name of the story is Garden Gourmet. Garden Gourmet. Okay. So we have in here reading 6th grade. Today is Friday, October the 9th, 2020, Garden Gourmet. Okay, so you can remember the parts that you have to write. Remember that it should be written daily, okay? Let's do this. Garden Gourmet, page 16. Have you ever helped to prepare a meal for a large group of people? Yes, actually I did. I used to work in an orphanage when I was like 17, 18. It was called Casa de Esperanza, and I remember that when I was hired, because I could cook in the time, because I said that I could cook, not that I really did cook a lot. I was hired to take care of the kids because it was an orphanage and to cook. But I remember that in my job, all my bosses were Americans. I didn't speak English by the time that I got the job. So they would rumble their requirements for me. They would be like, today we're gonna cook. I would only nod and be like, ooh, yes. Yes, memes. Yes. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. I would say yes to everything, and the kids on the orphanage, they knew English because they grew up with the Americans, and they made fun of me, and they were like, did you understand what they said? And I was like, at all. What did they say? So they would have to constantly tell me what I was supposed to cook, and I used to cook for the whole house. I remember that I used to cook a lot of chicken, and I love chicken, so I was very happy. But one day I was supposed to make breakfast, and I don't remember what I prepared. And then my boss came, and she was like, "Why did you make waffles?" And I was like, "You told me to make waffles, right?" Because the kids told me. And she was like, "No, I didn't tell you to make waffles. Who told you to make waffles?" And I was like, I didn't really understand until the kids were making fun of me, and they told me to cook something different than what she said because I needed to prepare myself in English if I was working there. So I tried harder since that day on. Wasn't the last day that I didn't understand, but I tried harder after that. So yes, I have worked for. Oh, and not only that, I worked for the. I used to cook for a place called Chef Burrito. They make burritos in the U.S. Embassy, and I used to make rice and big pots of eggs and beans. It was a fun job. It was a dirty job because I always smell like food and oil, but it was a pretty job. It was a good experience. I think that I will repeat it one day, and that would be it because cooking is not my forte. Okay, let's go to the story. Sorry. Okay, so Emilio and Michi, the friends that were having the garden, spread the colorful tablecloth on the table. They made room for Drew, who was carrying a covered casserole dish with pot holders. Small bits of water had condensed on the inside of the lid. "Watch out," Drew warned. "This is pretty hot." A moment later, Kent and Elisa added another steaming dish to the table. "That smells so good," exclaimed Michi. "Are most of the parents here yet? I'm famished." Famished is super hungry. Kent peeked through the door that led into the hallway. "I think Miss Milano and Mr. Hasselback just finished giving them the garden tour. They should be heading into the cafeteria next." So they succeeded into having the garden. The students of Jefferson Middle School had spent all afternoon preparing for the evening meal. They did their best to transform the lunchroom into an elegant and beautiful dining area for their families. The gray metal tables were hidden beneath brightly colored tablecloths. Each table held a small glass vase with fresh flowers from the school's garden, so they succeeded with the garden. Only about half of the overhead lights were on. The rest of the lighting was provided by the small white lights that Michi and Elisa had carefully wrapped around the columns that were scattered through the cafeteria. They thought that candles would do an excellent job of creating an elegant mood, but Miss Milano would not be swayed from her conviction that candles were too risky to use in a school. Yeah, not fire. As the families found their seats, Miss Milano motioned to Drew, Emilio, and Michi to join her at the front of the room. "Could I have everyone's attention?" asked Miss Milano. "I know you can smell all the wonderful foods our students prepare, so I won't keep you from your dinners for long. I just wanted to take a moment to congratulate Drew, Emilio, and Michi for their wonderful idea." Miss Milano continued, "A year ago, they first came to me with the plan for starting a garden at Jefferson. That's the name of the school. I was a bit skeptical at first, but they had thought through everything. Anytime I had a question about how we would make this work, they had an answer prepared. As you can see, they were absolutely correct. About 3/4 of the food you'll be enjoying tonight came from the school garden. The students prepared the entire meal themselves, with some guidance from Mr. Hasselback." Miss Milano handed Drew, Michi, and Emilio each a tissue paper wrap package. They unwrapped the packages, a present, as Miss Milano addressed the room. "As a thank you to these students for their creative idea, hard work, and perseverance, they have each receiving a stepping stone for the garden. Their names and the date are engraved on the stone." Oh, that's beautiful. So they make some concrete rocks and they wrote the name, Michi, and then the date that they get the present, so they can be a constant memory for everybody that works in the garden that they were the founders. She turned to them. "Students for years to come will be enjoying a garden that you helped to create," she said. "We thought it would be appropriate for them to have a reminder of our garden's ambitious founders." Drew, Emilio, and Michi held up their stepping stones and grinned as the crowd clapped. "And now," said Miss Milano, "please help yourself to some of the mouth-watering food of your young chefs have prepared. Dinner is served." So as you can see, Michi, Drew, and Emilio's plan of having a garden have succeeded. They had the garden, they even cooked food, people are super excited, and they're getting ready to do this. It's super exciting. They even got rocks engraved with their names as a memory that they were the ones that founded this. I'm very excited, and I don't even have a garden. Okay, page 17. Wait, I have an agenda. You want to see my agenda? Completely not understandable, but I understand it. This is my schedule. The videos that I'm recording and the classes that I'm recording and the days that I'm recording it, so I can upload everything. Page 17. Yep. Circle the word that best completes each sentence below. Okay, as much as this is super easy because you just have to complete it, this you're gonna do it alone. We're gonna move to the rest that I might have to help you. Number 4, name 2 things the students did to transform the lunchroom. Oh, that's very easy. They put tablecloths on the tables and they put something else on the columns to make it lighty. So you can write in there, 2 things the students did to transform the lunchrooms are, and then you can write it. Number 5, why did Miss Milano give Drew, Michi, and Emilio stepping stones? Now you should remember that they're the founders of the garden. They're the ones with the idea, so you can write in there. Miss Milano gave Drew, Michi, and Emilio stepping stones because they were the ones. Number 6, why do you think Miss Milano was skeptical when the students first presented her with the idea of starting a school garden? This is one that you should give your opinion at, so you can write. Miss Milano was skeptical because, and then if I was a teacher, I was skeptical because you're kids, because you might not be responsible, because it might be dangerous, because the parents can complain. You can choose the reasons. Number 7, about how much of the food the students served did they grow themselves? So you have to write, the food the student serves was paragraph number 7, it says about quarters of your food, of the food, so you can write in there, about quarters of the food were grown by the students. Okay. Number 8, in paragraph 8, what does perseverance means? So it says in there, in paragraph number 8, as a thank you to the students for the creative hard work and perseverance. Now, this word means to never give up, to keep trying, to never give up. You fail, you do it again. So I just gave you a concept. Number 9, list 3 adjectives that describe how you think Drew, Emilio, and Michi feel at the end of the story. So how would you feel if you were one of them in the story? Would you feel happy, disappointed, angry? Adjectives describe the way something is. So in this case, describe feelings. You can use angry, you can use sad, you can use happy, excited, thankful, depressed. It depends on how you think that they would feel. So you need to write in there, they feel. You can write more than 3 if you want. So remember that all of this should be uploaded for by Monday midnight. Everything should be uploaded. We're not gonna have live classes on Monday because we start reviews for the exams on Wednesday. So Monday and Tuesday are regular classes with videos, and I'm gonna see you on Wednesday, okay? So Wednesday is gonna be our live class, so we can discuss how are you gonna review, because next Monday you have your tests, your exams, okay? So I hope that you're good. I hope that you're enjoying your time, and I hope you finish your classworks. Remember to send them today till Monday midnight. And if I write notes in your classworks, I would like for you to notice them and fix what I'm asking. Otherwise, you're losing a lot of points, and that's on you, not on me. 6th graders, big enough to be responsible. So I hope that you enjoyed this story. I'm gonna post, I don't know what am I gonna post, because I'm gonna try to find something about gardening or on the school, because I think that I posted something like that. Yes. Oh no. Yeah, I did a school garden on Wednesday, and then I did a lasagna recipe on Thursday. So maybe today I can do a gathering. Okay, we'll see what I can do about it. I hope that you have fun. I hope you enjoyed your weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.